Today's video is a tribute to the ambition and perseverance of my second great-grandfather, Pietro Fontana. Pietro was born in Santo Stefano Ticino, a village in Milan. He married my second great-grandmother, Celesta, when he was 25. They had my great-grandmother, whom they named Matilda. When she was 3 months old, as I mentioned in my last video, Pietro traveled abroad to America to work. Family written records maintain that he worked with an uncle in a brick factory in Connecticut. In 1907, his passenger list on the Britannia shows that he does not yet have an occupation and that he's headed to Hillsdale, Connecticut. His cousin Carla Fontana was listed as his contact in the U.S. Although research did not turn up a brick factory there during that time period, it was noted that in nearby Stockport, New York, the Empire Brick and Supply Company had a large commercial brick factory that depended on seasonal work from immigrants just like Pietro. When he returned to Italy and brought Matilda and Celesta with him 2 years later in 1909, his passenger list paperwork for the La Lorraine ship lists Brockwayville, now shortened to Brockway, Pennsylvania, as his final destination. He had $10 with him. His occupation on this passenger manifest from La Lorraine is listed as a farmer. His point of contact in the U.S. is listed as a friend, but reads more like an agency, Perulari and Company. Some boarding houses or agencies served as means by which to transition to jobs like the mining position listed on the 1910 census for Pietro. They listed him as a miner living in a house as a wage earner in Jefferson, Pennsylvania. To be listed as such, he already had proven that he knew how to safely drill into a coal face, set an explosive charge, and properly timber the roof with wooden posts to keep it from collapsing on him. According to his drafting card for World War I, which was completed in September of 1918, they mentioned him working for the Mahoning River Coal Company in mining. That means that in a span of 8 years, he worked his way into a new career field and mastered the language well enough to study and pass the state board exams, which included geology, mine gases, ventilation, and emergency rescue. The year 1918 was a particularly volatile time in the coal patches because the United Mine Workers of America was actively trying to organize Western Pennsylvania, and mine operators violently resisted. Miners were not paid by the hour, they were paid by the ton of clean coal that they shoveled, so miners constantly accused company weighmasters of cheating them on weight. As an Italian foreman, Pietro likely had to diffuse explosive arguments between corporate management and Italian laborers who felt exploited. During World War I, xenophobia in the U.S. was at an all-time high. Italian immigrants were often unfairly stereotyped as radicals or uneducated labor. Pietro defied this entire narrative. To corporate headquarters, he proved that an Italian could command absolute authority, manage complex mathematical ventilation systems, and keep a mine profitable. To the laborers, he was proof that an immigrant could achieve the American dream.